Hello everybody, welcome to the video. This video I just kind of wanted to touch on a topic of rage quitting and backing out of games. I play solo, so when I play solo it's very hard for me to win games. In fact, my win-loss ratio in Modern Warfare 3 is below a 1. And I simply blame that on a lot of things. Usually the game is not cooperating, the mechanics of the game are not functioning properly, I'm lagging, and I still haven't figured it out that the fact is Modern Warfare 3 is the 8th Call of Duty in the series, the 8th one. You think that the lag issues and whatnot would not exist anymore. To me, it's baffling that it's the 8th one in the series and it's the worst one yet as far as lag. That just doesn't make sense to me. The fact that I can be a half a second or more behind an entire team or an entire game, I don't even know how the hell someone invented the game and that's even possible. Because that just does not make sense. For God's sakes, the internet travels at the speed of light, 750,000 kilometers a second. But also, I usually get paired up with randoms and bad teammates, and a lot of split screeners, and sometimes their cumulative scores are so bad, it's almost you have to laugh at them. I've seen people go 0-40s, 0-50s, and you almost think they're helping the other team boost. Just yesterday, I was in a game with 4 of my teammates. If you combined all their kills and deaths, they went for something like 20 and 160 or 20 and 120, and there was another one that was like 20 and 87. So at the most, all 4 of them combined for over 160 deaths. That's over 40 deaths apiece. How the hell can you possibly win when your teammates are almost making you lose? I remember there was a Sandy Ravage video where he got a Moab in a kill confirm game and was dominating a kill confirm game and his team lost. How the hell do you play and you get a Moab and kill confirmed, not like domination, and kill confirmed, you're picking up tags as you go, whatnot, and you lose? Seriously, how does that happen? That's what happens when you play solo. And also, playing against full parties. When you're playing solo and then all of a sudden you enter a game and it's an entire party and they all have mics and they're taking this shit seriously because they think they're MLG pros and they're all running support and blind eye assassin and all that bullshit. There's no sense in staying in that game. You're gonna get your ass kicked, you're gonna lose, there's nothing you can do about it, especially if there's lag. So there's no sense in staying in that game. There's no sense in staying in a game if your teammates are just that god awful. There's no sense of staying in a game if you're lagging so bad. To me, it would be stupid to stay in a game under those situations. It really would. It would be extremely stupid. Just back out of the game, leave the game, find another one, and have at it. I don't think there's anything wrong with that, because here's the definition of insanity. The old classic definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over and expecting different results. If you keep playing a game and keep dying over and over and over and there's nothing you can do, or you're a half a second behind and you're still trying to, you're mad, so you respawn and you mash on the respawn button and you keep trying to kill people, and it's like, it's fucking bullshit, it's all lag. Yes, it's lag. So stop playing a game that you can't do good in because the mechanics of the game are working against you, or your teammates are working against you, or sometimes you're just simply completely outmatched and outplayed. I don't think there's anything wrong with backing out of lobbies. There's a difference between backing out of games because you're being smart and not stubborn, and then playing games and actually rage quitting. I remember a long time ago I was watching a White Boy 7 Street stream, and I know you're thinking, oh, White Boy 7 Street, money whore, blah blah blah. And this is what convinced me he was a money whore. This was a long time ago. This was right in the middle of the giveaway extravaganzas he was doing. So anyways, I was watching the stream and he was going for a nuke. He was playing Modern Warfare 2. Every death he got, he would rage quit. He would just boom, rage quit. And in between every time he rage quit, he would run an ad. Because on Twitch TV, if you're a partner, you can run ads and you make revenue and you make money doing that. Well, here's the thing. He was dying usually within the first 10 seconds of a game. He would lose his first gunfight because his mind was already gone. He was raging. He was on tilt. He couldn't function and play the game. So he, get there, try and shoot somebody, and they would, shoot him and kill him, and boom, he'd rage quit and run an ad. Well, it got to the point where the ads are 30 seconds and his games, or the time in game, were shorter than 30 seconds, like 10 seconds, 20 seconds at the most. They were 20 seconds. He was just rage quitting. It was horrible. And the fact is, it turned it to the point where there was more ads than gameplay, and he was running about an average of 2 ads per minute, sometimes up to 3 per minute, but it was average about 2 ads per minute. Well, every time he ran an ad, I'm trying to think of the math for Twitch TV because I'm not exactly totally familiar with it, but he was getting like 50 to 75 cents every time he ran that ad. That was 2 a minute. So he was making over $100 an hour rage quitting, making people sit through his rage quits. That's wrong. That's rage quitting, and that's rage quitting on the worst level because he was profiting that much from it. That's just, to me, that was not right. So to me, there's a difference between rage quitting and backing out. And in my philosophy, I believe that there's nothing wrong with backing out of a game or leaving a lobby because of bad teammates, bad connections, full parties, and you're playing solo, or simply because you might actually be up against the team from hell. You might be up against an MLG pub stomping. Or you know, think about this. If you're playing Xbox and you're in a game and on the other team you see like Jay Nasty and Nerdy for the Win and Pacific Tomb, whoever else, if you see a party of 4 or 5 fucking pub stars, if you recognize them, I'd probably back out. But 2, it shouldn't take very long into that game for you just to leave the game. There's a difference between leaving the game because you're getting your ass kicked and then quickly rage quitting before a Moab or a nuke goes off. There's a big difference. Well, I hope you enjoyed the video, and thanks for watching. And I'm gonna... Alright everybody, thanks a lot for watching the video. If you want to keep watching some videos, just click on the annotation on the screen on the video there, and it'll take you to another one of my videos. And I hope you like it, I hope you enjoy. If you want to, leave a like, you can subscribe if you haven't, share this on Twitter, Facebook, whatever you gotta do to get me famous.